And now, from 12 Studios, this is News 12 Now.
Today is Monday, July 15th. Welcome to News 12 Now. I'm Kylie Dudman. The classified documents case against former President Donald Trump has been thrown out. CBS's Skylar Henry has more from Washington on this latest development in Trump's legal battles.
Incredibly lucky break for the former president.
A Trump-appointed federal judge in Florida has dismissed the classified documents case against the former president. In a 93-page ruling, Judge Eileen Cannon granted the defense motion over concerns special counsel Jack Smith was illicitly appointed.
She also says there's a problem with how his position was funded. She didn't get to that because she said, well, we're going to dismiss this with respect to the appointments clause.
Smith was prosecuting the former president on 37 counts in this case, including the willful retention of national defense secrets in connection to documents held at his Mar-a-Lago estate. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas actually brought up the issue of Smith's appointment in oral arguments for Trump's immunity case.
All of a sudden, he says, I think maybe we should talk about the special counsel and how the special counsel was appointed. Then he mentions it again in a separate opinion.
On social media, Trump wrote, dismissal of the Florida documents case should be the first step and that other cases against him should be quickly dismissed. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Sources have told CNN that Trump will announce his 2024 presidential campaign running mate tonight at the Milwaukee, Wisconsin Republican National Convention. Some vice president possibilities are Representative Brian Donald, Representative Elise Stefanik, Senator Tim Scott, Senator Marco Rubio, and Doug Burgum.
Well, Texoma, it is hot out there, and it's no surprise considering it is mid-July, but that's the thing. A little bit hotter than what we're supposed to be for this time of the year. We're actually almost to our normal high temperature at this hour, and we've still got several more hours of heating to go. So most of us in the upper 80s to lower 90s, but it feels more like the mid-90s for many of us here, and some of us even already feeling closer to 100 degrees. So we actually should be getting there as an air temperature by the time we hit this afternoon. The high of around 101. Definitely a great day for a nice cold treat, maybe some ice cream, but you're probably going to want to eat it inside considering that it is going to be melting fast. So here's the good thing about this, though, is that the triple digits, they're only around for a few more days. We actually have a big pattern change on the way with cooler temperatures and higher rain chances for everybody. So this is wonderful news. We'll let you know kind of what to expect here coming up in just a little bit. Until then, back to you, Kylie.
All right, thank you, Brian. Well, a semi-truck caught on fire with a car underneath early this morning on US 6975 in Bryan County. Southbound lanes are currently closed at Chickasaw Road. South of Calera, the crash happened around 8:30 this morning, and the highway is still shut down. Stay with News 12 for more information. And a Marietta family of 6 is devastated after losing their home to a fire last weekend. Casey Deering tells News 12 the house on 2nd Avenue caught fire around 2:30 a.m. last Saturday. Deering says her 15-year-old daughter was asleep when the fire apparently started from an overheated air conditioner unit, but was able to get out to safety. Deering says the house is a total loss. A Cash App donation has been set up to help the Deering family recover. Now you can visit our website, KXII.com, to find it. And is your car gas cap missing? Well, Leonard police are searching for thieves who have been stealing gas caps. They're also asking you to check your security cameras in case you caught footage of the crimes. If you have any information, call the number that you see on our website at KXII.com. And Oklahoma tribes announcing a step that makes hunting and fishing easier for all tribal members. The Intertribal Council of the 5 civilized tribes announced the 5-tribe wildlife management agreement on Friday. It allows hunting and fishing licenses issued through each tribe to be recognized by the other tribes on prospective reservation lands. The agreement by the Choctaw, Chickasaw, Muskogee, and Cherokee tribes also combines expanding tribal wildlife management efforts. Well, childhood immunization rates continue to fall even after the pandemic, according to the World Health Organization and United Nations Internal Children's Emergency Fund. The rate of immunizations dropped during COVID in a, quote, historic backslide, but has yet to recover. Worldwide vaccination coverage was at 84% in 2023, the same as in 2022, but fell short of the 86% recorded in 2019. WHO and UNICEF's 2023 immunization coverage report released Sunday is the world's largest study on immunization trends for vaccinations. Well, Texas leadership is demanding answers with hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses still without power. Hurricane Beryl barreled across parts of the state a week ago. The slow response has put utility company CenterPoint Energy under growing scrutiny. Governor Greg Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick called out the company while giving a state relief effort.
Power companies along the Gulf Coast must be prepared to deal with hurricanes. CenterPoint in particular has repeatedly failed to deliver power to customers for extended periods.
A freight train's coming. You just heard it. You better be prepared. Whether you're at the top or any part of management who oversaw this response or preparation, everybody's job should be on the line.
So far, power has been restored to nearly 2 million customers in the Houston area, but about 300,000 people are still in an outage. Well, Joyce Murray lives in Northeast Houston, where several residents are going another day with no power after Hurricane Beryl. Julissa Garza shares her story.
This is what it looks like outside of Joyce Murray's home, a large tree blocking part of her street. After the week Joyce has had, she was too drained to go on camera, but still wanted to share what happened.
That tree fell, and praise God, it didn't hit the house. It fell out in the street, and it's been here.
For days, Joyce was stuck with no power and no help.
And all of the entities are saying go somewhere and cool off. Well, I couldn't get out.
Her neighbors eventually stepped in.
Came over and cut 3 limbs.
And this weekend, her power came back on. But it's been a hard week for Joyce.
Mentally, my state has been I've been drained because I'm not a youngster. I'm 79 years old, and it's very difficult.
While Joyce has power, her friend Trish, who lives just a few streets away, doesn't.
I lost power, and at Tuesday, I didn't have power. And I think it came on Wednesday for about 6 hours. And then it shut off again, and I haven't had it since.
Trish has been using her car to get some relief from the heat.
That's the only way I can survive, because I'm not going to be in that hot house and they find me passed out, because I don't want to go out like that.
And although she too has a damaged tree in her yard and is waiting for the power to come back on for good, tonight she's just thankful to be okay.
I'm not the only one. Everybody is going through this, and we just have to go through it together.
Thank you for watching today's News 12 Now. Make sure to subscribe so you find out why Texoma turns to us. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, where you'll see more social media exclusive content. Want more News 12 Now? Watch us live every weekday through the KXII app on your phone or TV and through our website.